Who should live a low toxin life? Well, this is truly a personal decision. Therefore, we ought not to judge someone in whether or not they decide to adopt a low toxin life. There are some groups of people who naturally gravitate towards this way of living. For example, people who are more health conscious, some people who are more dedicated to reducing air pollution, and so on. There are 5 other groups of people that I would strongly recommend they consider reducing their overall toxic exposure. The first group being those with hormonal imbalances such as estrogen dominance, PCOS, thyroid imbalances, and so on. Toxins can be an endocrine disruption, meaning toxins can worsen those conditions, those imbalances. The next group of people are those with maybe like allergies, asthma, or some other type of respiratory condition. These people are more sensitive to VCOSs, which are volatile organic compounds often found in fragrances, air fresheners, fuel, cosmetics, and so on. The next group of people are those with chronic illnesses and autoimmune diseases. You see, toxins is a root cause of inflammation, and inflammation is the driving force for a lot of chronic diseases and chronic illnesses. Furthermore, they can suppress the immune system, so they affect how your immune system can respond. The 4th and 5th group of people, I'm going to actually group them together because there's some overlap between them. And that is pregnant women, babies, and young children. So whether a baby is in utero, already born, or a young child, the brain is growing during those years of life, and it's extra sensitive to chemicals in general. Now, babies and young children breathe more often than adults do. They take more breaths each minute than an adult does. Therefore, their exposure is increased compared to that of an adult. So those are just 5 of the biggest groups that come to mind for ones that I would recommend reducing the overall toxic burden. Now, let's talk about that a little bit, because what I want to get across here is not perfection. It's not about eliminating all toxins out of your life. First off, I don't even know if that's possible in today's world. What I'm talking about here is the reduction of them. Focus on what is within your control. So the things that you choose to buy and use. We can't necessarily directly change our environment. We can influence, we can impact our environment. We can't directly change it like we can switching from using non-stick Teflon pans to a lodge cast iron or an all-clad stainless steel, right? So focusing on that is within your control is a great first step, I should say, and begin by taking small steps. What I mean is focus on replacing things as they wear out or run out. So, for example, my laundry detergent, once that ran out, I switched to a different one altogether. Being that I wear makeup. When my foundation ran out, I switched to a different one that had less toxins in it altogether. So doing it this way not only makes it easier financially, but it also takes some pressure off. It gives you more time to do a little research to find what do you want to replace it with. All right, I would like for you guys to type in the chat if you already have solutions for certain products or anything that you may be using that is considered low tox or no toxin. Put that in the comments section. People do read the comments, and you may be able to help someone find another solution or an alternative for a product they may want to switch. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next video.